What's up, guys? My name is Charles Thiel, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 reasons to pick up fish keeping as a new hobby. I would say the majority of fish owners I've met got into the hobby from exposure from family members or friends. I got into it because my uncle had a cool freshwater tank when I was a small kid, and from hearing all the fish keeping stories from my grandfather's childhood days. However, we've all been to that one restaurant or saw a movie which had a really nice saltwater tank with traditional aquarium saltwater fish. How many times have we tried to find as many characters from the movies Finding Nemo in a saltwater tank at some seafood restaurant? Whether because it's literally in your blood or because you're looking for a new hobby and you think fish are cool, I'm going to give you the top 5 reasons to reaffirm your decision into getting out there and buying your first aquarium and to welcome you to the fish keeping community. So, at the end of the day, you get to decide how you want your aquarium to look. The possibilities are endless, which makes every tank unique in its own way. For starters, in no particular order, let's talk about the financial commitment. It's only expensive in the beginning, and it varies depending how invested in the hobby you want to be. The equipment takes the bulk of the expense in the beginning. However, unlike owning a dog or a cat, fish don't need yearly checkups, vaccinations, or grooming needs. Owning a fish, no matter what, you're going to need the tank itself. Tropical fish, for example, such as a guppy or even a single betta fish, thrive in warmer water, so you'll need a heater and a thermometer to go with that. But not all aquariums require a heating device. Most importantly, you'll need a quality filter. My favorite is a sponge filter because it makes a cool and relaxing sound at the surface of the water, and you don't need to buy those little cartridges every month. In a general pet store, you'll find aquarium kits which come with a single filter, one cartridge, a food sample, and lighting is also included. All other expenses would go towards how you want it to look with your decorations. Now, with lighting, the lights aren't meant for the fish. It doesn't make the fish any happier. It's meant for you and for other people to look at your fish. It makes it a lot easier, obviously. But if you buy an aquarium kit, the lighting will come with it unless you're buying things separately. Because you should only buy fish in small quantities, and fish flakes and water conditioner generally last you a long time, your expenses will dramatically decrease after you first set up your tank. Now, maintenance. It's funny because the bigger the tank, the less maintenance is needed. A regular fish bowl would need a water change every couple of days. You could probably get away with doing it once a week, but they get very dirty and smelly, and obviously not as appealing to the eye as an aquarium. Now, back when I had a dog, he required multiple walks a day, not to mention those yearly visits to the vet for checkups and dental work. But now today, I've got 2 cats which need to be fed every day, and their litter boxes need refilling or scooping, which can get pretty gross. Fish, on the other hand, don't need any of those things except food and clean water. In fact, fish can go 2 weeks without food. Now, you should never do that to your fish for stress reasons, but you could get away with feeding your fish once or twice a day with a sprinkle of flake food and 1 weekly water change. That's it. Even on trips or vacations, you would need to hire someone or get someone to look after your pet dog or cat. Unless you have an auto fish feeder, however, you don't really need to worry about your fish starving, unless it's more than 2 weeks or if you're caring for fish fry. Now, every fish owner takes care of his or her tank differently. Some people do regular water tests, testing for the pH, ammonia, nitrates. A good rule of thumb is if your fish aren't dying, you're doing it right. I know it sounds stupid and obvious, but it's true. If you're really that worried about the quality of your water, an ammonia or nitrate test kit will do. Now, one of my favorite reasons why to get into fish keeping as a new hobby is the enjoyment and relaxation aspect. Fish keeping is both rewarding and a great stress reliever. Not only is it enjoyable watching your fish grow, but tending to it and caring for your fish comes with a type of satisfaction and joy only aquarium owners can understand and appreciate, and eventually so can you. I can't tell you how relaxing it is to go to bed and wake up to the sound of bubbling water. Now, it depends if you put your aquarium in a bedroom or in a living quarters or in an office, but regardless, whatever it is you're doing, an aquarium adds a bit of nature and soothness to your room. Another great reason are the endless creative opportunities. Like I said before, at the end of the day, you get to decide how you want your aquarium to look. Are we talking about fresh or saltwater? Is it a planted tank? Do you want real aquatic plants? Another rewarding aspect of fish keeping. In a way, it's an additional sub-hobby within fish keeping. Are you looking for a more natural look or a certain theme? For example, you could have a Harry Potter Quidditch match theme, which is really cool. How many fish do you want? Do you want big fish, small fish, snails, etc.? Or are you looking to breed fish, which is another rewarding aspect? The possibilities are endless. And lastly, aquariums are an eye catcher. One of the first things people see or comment on when they walk into the room will be your aquarium, and it's a great conversation starter. Because aquariums are such a great table ornament and a great addition to your room or office, you're allowed to flaunt, and you should be able to show it off. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it beneficial. Instead of getting too invested too soon, start small, such as a bowl, get 1 or 2 fish and see if you don't mind the little maintenance, and eventually work your way up to gaining more and more appreciation for the hobby. And remember, it's what you put into it is what you'll get out of it. As always, leave a like and comment and hit that subscribe button for more videos. I look forward to hearing about your new fish setups and experiences. Until next time, guys, peace.